right now. We got to rock and roll. We pick up where we left off on the other live stream. If you haven't seen it, you may want to check it out. I'm going to actually clean up the other headlight, and we're going to make it happen today and get this up, that bumper back on this car. Sorry for the delay. Had a lot longer delays, but this was actually on point for the most part. Let me go ahead. I got to find one thing. I just had it with me. Where did I put it? I don't know. So I need to be able to clean up these lights. And I just had I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Oh, here we go. This is one. I hope it's one. It could be. I think this was out too. No, this is it right here. Busted, but it works great. So I'm going to clean these lights today. I'm going to show you something right here. Top secret. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. All right. Y'all can see what's going on here from yesterday. It's a wreck, but let me show you. Actually, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way. Sorry about that. I'm going to flip it around. Y'all can actually see us what we're working with. We got 3 of the same damn light. And we have this. And so another thing I noticed too, we have... I'm going to try to swap these guys out if I can. I'm going to set you down for a minute, guys. I got to do this. I'm going to take out this bulb on the one. I'm not going to use one of these. Haven't decided which one yet. I ain't going to use, but I'm going to figure it out here in a moment. Either way, I got to take all the bulbs back out again. Do it again all over again. You know, it's just ridiculous at this point, but I'm going to make it happen. Don't worry. This guy right here, I think maybe a little nicer. Let me see here. Well, I do know this. One of the ones had a messed up bulb, and it was actually on the turn signal bulb, which we're not using anyway. So I'm going to remove this bulb here. Give me a minute to do what I got to get to, and I'll show you. All right, we ain't not using these because these are actually different. They screwed me on this. You gotta look here. These are the old ones, right? I can't use these because I got them, the new bulbs, but these are a different type of socket. I wonder if they'll work the same. I think they should, honestly. So let me back you guys up so you can see what I'm doing right here. I'm gonna make this happen today pretty quickly, I hope. Best I can to make it happen. Let me go back over here. So I gotta find where to put y'all guys down. So. All right, y'all can be to see a little something, I guess, while I'm working. Best thing I can do. Let me raise you up some. Y'all can have a better angle. I'm assuming that I can do that. I gotta pull from the top. My bad. There we go. Look at that. I didn't even know I could do that. I'm just kidding. All right, right there. So anyway, I hope I can sit you down. Now y'all can see a lot more. Probably, I'm hoping. All right. So what I'm gonna do is this next. Y'all check us out. So I'm gonna sit you down here, and hope you don't fall over. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the light up first. Y'all can hang out there. I'm gonna attempt to swap these, okay? Because I have new bulbs here. Problem is this, I don't have don't want to mess up. I'm gonna put one of these guys up here in a minute. I'm gonna find out which one's screwed up. That's one I use. If you can use either one. Let's go ahead and make our light selection now. I think out of both of these, this one right here looks like that one there. I'm gonna take this one here. Let's see about this guy here. And they're the same light. That's what happened yesterday. So this one, we're not gonna use. Okay, that's what we're gonna do right there. I do need the bulb. The bulbs out of there. They're brand new bulbs. I had to swap out. Okay. Anyway, let me go and get the bulbs out first. We'll start there. I'm going to attempt to swap out this here with this here. They should both fit, I hope. They're looking the same. I don't think it'll be an issue, but let's just see. I'm going to check this one first to see if it'll fit. It should fit. I hope it fits. If not, then you know, just another thing to add to the list. Yeah, it does fit, actually. It should fit perfectly fine. Let me just make sure it goes in the hole and screwed in. We're going to use this socket right here. Oh, yeah, it works. It should work fine. So we can pop that socket right on in there. I think it'll be no issue. If it'll work, I can't get it back out. So damn cold, it's unreal. Alright, we'll pop it back free, hopefully, if it comes back out. Give me back my part. Yeah, I think it'll work if I can get it back out there. Dang on it. It's always something, man. I swear to God, I hate these lights. They're the worst design. No offense, Eagle Eyes. You gotta step the game up. This is ridiculous. Now that's hung up in there. What the? Man, I can't get the break. Let me go grab some. I'm just gonna keep my cool today and not get all worked up. Ain't no need to get worked up no more. I'm over it at this point. This is what it is. I can't fix something I can't fix, right? Anyway, let me get this out with a pair of pliers. I'm not screwing around once again. All right, it does work though, and it does go in. I'm going to lube the edges of this too with some dilated grease as well, right here, right here. And we're going to use this bulb right here. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to show you how it's going to work. What we're going to have to do is install one new headlight and one old headlight. Unfortunately, not that much grease. Good Lord. Get some of that back off. There we go. We got plenty of lights to put this on, so I'm not too worried about it. A little bit on there, and then a little bit up around the inside part. I'll show you what I'm doing here in a minute. Alright, that should work fine. I'm going to go get my new lights. We'll show him here for a second. And I'm going to go ahead, get those out, and put it back over here. Into this guy right here is where we need to put them at. I'm going to clean these lights up with my little method I'll show you in a minute. And I was able to rebuild these. Like, luckily, they did okay. Honestly, they really did. I was kind of concerned for them, is all. Alright, here we go. Got some dilated grease on there as well. That should be fine right there. Not too crazy with it, but you know, I want to get it covered pretty nicely. Same over here. So we're changing all the bulbs out, okay? You cannot use these bulbs. If you saw part 1, I tried to explain it very thoroughly, but you can't use the same bulbs. You have a major issue on your hands. And there's a little mini guy in here as well. You got to get him out as well. If I can get to him. And we take him out of here if we can. Hope this is right there inside. It should be. I believe that's already checked it out. Alright, that guy here. I'm going to get him out. You see how bad shape he is in? Came out of there, about broken my finger, but that's trash too. Just give me a sec. I'm going to straighten you guys all out. They'll be ready to rock. We'll grease up in here as well, okay? We'll grease everything today really well. Either way, not too much. You don't want to get crazy with it. But like I said, enough to where it does its job. Alright, I'm going to wipe down some of this grease. It's a little bit excessive in some spots. I'm going to show you how to clean these lights. This is what I'm using to clean the old light with. It'll look pretty new when I get done with it. Wipe down this grease slightly here. I don't need that much on here at all. Whatever you're doing, get too much. Too much. Okay, so here we go. Getting down to it. Get some of that grease out of there. We don't need all that. I'm going to get some gloves on today as well. Should have done that the other day. My hands were so cold. It sucked. But yeah, it is what it is. Hang tight and we'll have a nice little go at this together, guys. Hopefully it all goes well. And I'll put the whole bumper back on here in a minute. And that's going to be the fun part, I got a feeling. Anyway, ready to rock. Got that lubed down nicely. We already have our new light, which we're keeping. We're going to be one of these guys right here, I guess. We'll keep this one. I don't got to take the bulbs out of him, so that's completely already reassembled. But I am going to change the socket out on him. Let me show you here. We're going to keep this guy, but we're going to change the damn socket out of here. What we're going to do real quick is all. We're not going to use this one because, like I said, I don't even have a bulb, and that's a test bulb. You cannot use the test bulb. You understand? We'll take him on out of there. That's all. This is the one. There's actually, I think, the good one. Let me see. Yeah, that feels fine. One of these did not feel right the other day. Let me see if this is the one here. Does it feel wrong? Yeah, one of that couldn't get the heck in and out of here. I think it was this one right here. Yeah, so what I'm going to do then, if this is the one, which I think it is, I'm going to not use this light. Send this one back. Yeah, that's the one I can't get it in and out. It's kind of just like not working properly. So that's what we're going to do here. We're not going to use this guy. Okay, it doesn't matter because I'm swapping them out anyway, but yeah, so it don't really matter. Friggin'. It don't make no difference. So either way, I'm going to swap these. Go ahead. We'll put these bulbs in. We're going to get both of these old sockets out. We need both the old sockets. So where's my other one at? Right here. Hang on. Where did I put the other old one at? Somewhere. Is it over there in the box? 1, 2. Oh, right here. 1, 2. Right there. There it is. I got it. Never mind. All right, here we go. Get the old socket up out of here then. What we need to do. Already got it out, looks like. Where'd it go? I got to take all this old stuff off anyway. So I'm like a brain fart moment. We got sockets there, sockets there. Got one socket. Oh, yeah, right here. We got both sockets already out. Cool. That's the other socket. Right on this side over here with my other socket. Cool. All right, so where's my grease at? Good, right here. It's okay. Put it right up in over here. A little bit on the edges too. Over the contacts right there and right here. Helps the slider out easier. Of course, a little bit, not much inside that center part right there. That's where the bulb's going to be plugging in at. Okay, and I hope it lasts longer. I've got 2 brand new bulbs we're going to be using for this guy right here. It's all brand spanking new. And we need to match this here. This is a 3457A, okay? One of I think was screwed up the other day. We're actually switching out these sockets all together. Y'all see what I'm doing? So we'll be giving back this old socket right here. Sorry, this old socket. We don't need them, so we'll put it right on back in the old one. And this one, I think, came out with it don't really make a difference, really. But maybe in here. I think I said I'm going to keep what's the light. The one I'm not going to keep, we'll put this guy back in right here. So anyway, this guy I'm keeping. This guy I'm not, I believe, correct? Yeah, I am not keeping this one, is what I said. So we'll put him back in the hole here. We're done with that. This is why we won't mix them up, right? We know we're not keeping this light right here. Do need the light bulbs back out of here, though. So they're nice lights in here now. Got to get it back out. All the back out of there, though. All right, here we go. We'll get these back out. I'm starting to get caught up now. So, perfect. Now, let's get the other lights out I purchased right here. There's the other light right here. Just give me 1 second. I can fix you guys as well. I'm going to fix y'all. Because what will happen is people will start calling and screw the whole video up. Give me 1 second. All right. Hang tight. I'll get it done in 1 second. All right. There we go. Sorry about that. make sure, I hope y'all can still hear everything, see everything. Sometimes it'll freeze up. Let me know. Anyway, so, I know this is a lot of stuff to try to work around and figure out. Just something. Let me tell you something. This is what's so irritating if you're moving again. You gotta figure out stuff like this. It's insane. You know, it really is. So we put H7s in there. Tried to buy 4 of these. Get the white, of course. These are different lights. We'll hang on to those. Put those to the side. Okay. Now we're going to need these guys. These are why. These are different. If you pay attention carefully, Eagle Eyes says to ship it down. They give me these sockets. I'll show y'all the difference real quick in the 2 sockets. Y'all see these right here? They don't fit. They're circular. The bulb looks like a circular type bulb instead of this bulb here. Very frustrating. But anyway, they won't go in here. But I did pick these up, so I know I have the right ones. We're just going to use the old sockets to put into the new connector. Fingers crossed they work. I don't know yet. We're about to find out, but I'll tell you that. It's about to start getting bad weather here again, so I got to rock and roll. But bear with me. I thought I dropped my bulb. That was not going to be good at all. Sorry, careful. Jumping around over here. Damn, man. This is an old bulb. Test light bulb. We're not using him anyway. Put him back in back. We'll make sure I put him to the side until I'm certain I take some out and mess them up. I can tell by the tip, actually. Let me see the tip. I'm not sure. That's actually a good bulb. That's the one that came out of the vehicle. So that's not a bad bulb, but I don't want to mess them up. Anyway, you need these guys. You need a million different bulbs. You can get like fancy balloons if you want. You want to make sure. Don't touch the bulb. I am, because my hands are, like I said, brand new, clean. Still got acidic stuff on it. 3, 5, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Let's see right here. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. This will work perfectly fine. My brand new bulb I got was right after all. The lady at the auto store did me right. She always does. I figured it was just a mix up. And that clipped right in perfectly. You y'all can see that? Guess what we're doing with it? We're going to put it right back into the... let's see here. We can put it in either one, honestly. Right now, since we're doing these bulbs here, going right in here for now. Let's put all socket back. But we can put it right into the new one we're keeping. Let me go ahead. Yeah, let's get this one done. Because all the bulbs are in here done. We'll go ahead and wrap that one up first, okay? I said we're keeping this one right here, right? Yep, keeping that one here. This guy's going back, right? Okay. Gotta get the bulbs out of him, though. So this one right here can go into here. That's fine. So we're gonna put the test lights back in. It's just getting confusing. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, it's goes right back into here. It'll work fine. This is going to be the one we're using. And it's a different type of setup. Fingers crossed it works. I'm trying to roll the dice on this guy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I pray it works. It goes in there and snips in. It should work, right? Let's see here. I'll set the lights off. Mercedes are very picky. If you don't quite do things right, you will have a lot of issues with them. I'll tell you that right now. Worked on plenty of them. So we're going to get it in snug and turn it until it clicks into place like I just did there. And all right, I guess it should be good to go then. It ought to work fine. I don't see why it wouldn't. So that guy right there, that's a good light we're keeping, like I said. Now, we're not changing any more lights out of here. This guy can get moved to the side. We need to focus on this guy here. So what we need to do, unfortunately, is take all these back out. We'll start one bulb at a time. We'll start with the guy down here, I think is the hardest one. We'll do him first. Go ahead, there's a little bulb in here. We'll pull him out of there. Trying to pull by the wires if you can help it. But yeah, at this point, I'm kind of irritated. It's going back anyway, so don't want to mess them up though, you know. Really in there good. So what I like to do is grab my little needle nose tool over here, and I'll pull it on out with this guy right here. It actually will help me get it on out of there a lot easier, right? Right. All right, I'm gonna get some gloves on here in a minute too. Remind me to do that. Here we go. The bulb came out easy. That's how good. All right, these wires are great too. Y'all see I do that? They're reverse pinch pliers. I love them. They work really, really, really well. Anyway, get him out too. Like I said, probably pull him one out of there like that. Not too crazy. Gently wiggle it. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. There we go. It's out of there now. We'll put him into the old light that we're keeping, which is good to make sure we have the right side, which I'm pretty sure we do. And, yeah. So, that looks pretty good. Put him back on in right here. On this side. Slide it over so you can see what I'm doing. It's all right here. And right in here we're going. Already got the dilated grease in there, and here we're good to go. Right here, just like that one. And push it right on into the hole, just like that. And we should be good. Make sure it's snug. Kind of not real snug like I want it to be, but good enough, I guess, right? Wipes off some of that grease, maybe a little too much. I don't want to cause any issues down the road at all. Push it on in, make sure it's tight. Double check it. Dang on. Is it just too much grease making it loose, or is it just probably old, you know? Things get old, they get kind of worn out. As long as we have a good connection, we'll be okay. don't want to break nothing on this stupid light. I know that much. Touch it. I'm going to have to touch it. I don't have a choice. Luckily, I'm being very gentle with the touch. Alright, so that guy definitely snipped in. I felt it snip in. Yeah, I don't got to go that deep. Like I said, that's perfect right there, like that. We're going to get a new wipe over here. I'm going to wipe off any kind of acidic touch from my fingers. And we'll push the scab back in the hole right here. So next, and we'll go to the next one next. We're going to go to the next light. You can see how these are wrapping around and touching. It's not a great ideal situation here, but it's all I got to work with. So, it'll wipe back in the hole we go there. Make sure everything goes in snug and it just pops right into the hole like that. Pretty nice. I'm going to show you on here in a minute how I do it. On the other video, it's pretty detailed actually. You can see everything really, really well. And it's really, really nice actually. So, I'm going to put the next one in here too. Right here. This is our bulb we're using right here for the car. Y'all are still with me. Y'all are. Everybody here okay? I'm assuming so. Give me a like if you can hear me. That's the bulb here, and this is what they look like. So I'm just switching the socket because Eagle Eyes manufacturer did not give me the right damn sockets, which is, you know, ridiculous. And they gave the guy, the lady, they gave her the same set headlight. What the heck, dude? This has been a mess from the get-go, from the get. These are the turn signal bulbs, 3, 4, 5, 7A, okay? And really, it's different, but as long as you got it set right. So that's what I dilated greased, a little bit around here. Inside and in there. So be careful when you put it back in. Take a little bit for the fine points. This helps bulbs last longer. Same thing as like a bulb grease, it really is. And we're going to give this a quick wipe on the outside to make sure we're okay, which we are. But that's how it's going to go in. It's going to go right on back in this socket right here. So anyway, we are now done with this guy right here. And we'll put them right on in there again. This is the actual old bulb, so it should not be an issue at all going in here. I don't think. Let me make sure. Damn it, man. It's always something. I just don't want it. Nothing to do right there. Let me see. Something ain't right. All right, give me a second. That's ridiculous. This is the old light. Yeah, it is. I'm on the right one, which we are. Yes, right side. Yeah, right side. Okay, this goes in here. Just got to get it in. Hang on a second here. I'm not messing up. All right, so there's one way it's got to go in. You look as you put it in like this. I believe is the right way. Turn it until it clicks into place at all. There go in. This thing don't want to go in there, does it? Damn, it's just a pain. There we go, I got it. So you got to get it just right. You got to snip it down in there. That was a pain in the butt, but I got it in. It went on in there. Make sure the other one looks similar to it at all. It all should look the same. Anyway, that looks a little off. Let me just double check to make sure I got him in there right. I don't really know at this point. It's been a whole mess to get from the get-go. It don't want to come back out. That's the thing I don't like about it. You don't want to put the damn bumper back on and have something not fit, right? That would be the worst case scenario possible. You want it to look up and down like that one looks. Up and down real nice. There you go. I had that one in wrong. You can see. Both of them got to be up and down, straight up. Straight up and down, straight up. Same way over here, straight up and down. All right, cool. Now, other lights got to come out of here and go in here. Remember, I've already did the test lights on the other video. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. That was last night. Now, next, get our screwdriver. We're going to get this bulb out right here. We'll put the old test lights back into here because we ain't using them no more. We're going to get these out right here. These out right here. That can go back. We don't need them. This can go back right here. That's the old. You can tell by the test lights. Like I said, the tip is messed up. It's different. Well, I say you don't want to use it. That's not a test light. That's actually a good light right there. That may be one here. Let me make sure. You can tell by how they look too. So that one's a shitty bulb for sure. Anything in there. Hit away. It's close enough. Try not to use any if I don't have to. But here is my test light mini bulb as well. So we got all them right there, and this can go back in the old one we're sending back. Right? We don't want to put the good one in there, do we? We do not. So did I just do that a second ago? I don't think I did I? Oh, we're keeping one. So yeah, I got it in here, right? We need that back in there. Anyway, we'll take it out next. Here we go. Take a nice screwdriver. Make sure you got one that fits properly. Not every screwdriver is the same, okay? First off, we'll get this one out first. Like I said, we're working on the hard side now. Well, this is not the hard side. We'll come back to that kind in a minute. I just want to get these bulbs swapped over here first. This one's going here. They're the same. They're the exact same. They're all H7s. You see that? There's 2 H7s on each bulb, so you need 4 total, okay? Headlight and low beam. High beam, low beam. So here we go. That guy's now loose. Take him back one out of there like that one. Excuse me. And now gonna get the bulb. Hopefully, yeah, that's not the super hard one. Thank God. One of these I couldn't even get the thing out yesterday. It was ridiculously hard. All right, so this is the problem I'm having here. These are slightly different setup on these guys here. This is the big one. It is. You can have a look at it. That goes in here like this here. Like that. Trying to touch, like I said, touch the bulb area if you can't help it. Just go in here and just clip on in, I believe. Just don't feel real good is all. It's kind of bugging me a little bit how that feels, but I think that's perfectly fine. It's supposed to be so tight. This is one that came apart on me yesterday, I believe. Alright, that is definitely in there good. That was the one that came out of here. Be careful not to mix these up, okay? Because like I said, it's going to be kind of a pain. Put this back in here for now. This is a test light. Who cares about it, right? Don't really matter. I'll put the test light back in for the time being. We'll let that hang until we're certain of what's going on. You understand? Whew, what a pain in the butt. So, you can see on the back, too, if you look right, got an R there. Almost don't have it, but you can see the new ones do, and they both have a freaking R on there, unfortunately. Yeah, R and R, you can see, R. So they're both right side. Now, I just noticed that. I didn't notice that the other day. So anyway, here we go. Now, I'm assuming it's a different type of style here. Let me see how it goes in, see if it's any different. You just gotta stick it in and turn it. Yeah, that one was actually pretty easy if that's all you gotta do. Something tells me that ain't quite right though. Let me just double check. Let me show you how I'm doing this so you can get a better idea of everything, right? Get a pretty good look. You see right here? You see that? I'm just gonna take it when I get it in. And I'm gonna turn it. So it's gotta be lined up. There's two different ways to turn it. One won't click it in the spot, which is not good. This one doesn't have that little bracket piece to hold it in and all that fancy dancy stuff. So you just gotta kind of make sure you got it in there good and then twist it on in. Y'all see that? And it should go up underneath there and click in its place, which I want to see why it's fighting me a little bit. It needs to be underneath the lip better. So I'm going to take this gently and bend that down a hair or more, right? This has to be the point where it can go underneath there and catch. If it don't catch, it won't go in tight. And it's only one way. It's really kind of weird. This is the right way. I'm positive right here now. I just got to get that piece to go up underneath there. It's a different type of setup on this vehicle here. It really is. Okay, that is in. Let me see if I can click it in place. What a pain. This whole thing sucks. So yeah, it sucked. Now I gotta get both sides to go up underneath there and click in. Let me see if I can get it. Sometimes you may have to give it a push with like something like this. Now my back's killing me already. Just give it a little push down, like this right here. There we go, and we got it to turn right in. You see how I did that? See him over here? That way you know the bulb is good to ground. It's gonna hold good. That guy's now in there tight, not coming out. Perfect. They don't have the same setup, okay? That guy's in. You see how I did that? I kind of pushed that piece down right here, like right here. Pushed it down with that, and I pushed upward on it, and was able to click it in place, okay? That's good to go. So, this is the old light. Like I said, we got to have to use one old, one new now, because it was a big mistake. But I figured it out. I caught it. That's the main thing. I got it done. Now, I think I already put this in new. Did I not? I can't remember. Let me make sure. Pull it back out. We'll check it right quick. Is this a new one? Yeah, it's brand new, right? Hang on, let's see here. That is not new, is it? That is not new as far as I'm concerned. So, we're going to head and make sure it's new. Got grease on. Let me double check this light. Make sure I got a new one in. I don't want to put no old bulb in there. Whatever I do, all this work. They were not big good at all. Definitely. Oh, it's fine. So what it's got? I saw that on there. I thought it was. Thought that was some type of coloration from something on there. That's just normal coloration stuff. That's fine to use. Not worried about that at all. Either way, we'll put it right on back in there. Make sure, because no grease is on there. I'll put it right on back in there now. We already did that once, I think. I just wanted to make sure. Then we got to put the last light in over here and get the last test light secured back over there, right? Cool. Then we'll put everything back on the car. That's going to be the fun part, right? Screw this, man. What a hell of a job, I'll tell you that. All right, that's in there tight. Perfectly done. Now, check all your wires. You can see. Seen better days, so you could maybe wrap these if you wanted to, but they ain't going to be getting in the way, more than likely. See where they're kind of getting messed up at, but they're going to be getting replaced here, I have a feeling, really soon. She told me she's going to have to get the other side, and I'm going to put the bumper back on so I can easily remove it. That's what the good thing about working on a car. You get to do it how you want to do it, right? All right, so back over here, we're going to put this guy back in right here. This guy right here. So over here, we're going to put this guy back in. We don't need him. That should be an old bulb, I believe. Old test light, I believe so. Back in here we go. Put him back in, get him out of my way. Get away, we'll get it up out of there. Put him back in the hole here, and we'll leave him out for a minute. We'll get him back in here. Well, I gotta get this bulb out, don't I? Have I done that yet? I put the same darn bulb back. No, I haven't. That bulb goes over here. Okay, I got it. Sorry. I don't want to screw it up here. I'm getting kind of frustrated. Yeah, that guy I put in first. Put the easy one in first. It's just a different setup. You can see right there. Is all. All right, cool. And another thing. Let me see if that's got it on there. Ain't got no screws on that one, so nothing at all. So I got this same way over here. We get the old bulb out. Have I done it yet? I did, didn't I? Damn, I'm getting mixed up now. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna check it. I need to check something. Ah, my back. This is becoming too much, man. I swear, you keep mixing bulbs up, you know, it's insane. It really freaking is. You can tell by looking at it. This is what we're using. I don't want to take him back. I don't need to, but I do need to get this crap trash out of here. Stuff bulbs flying. I'll step on a bulb in a second, break a fucking, you know, $80 bulb. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Either way, that tip is definitely old. So that is old. We're putting him back in. I know that's old, but look at the damn tip on it. You can tell by the tip how they look. They just don't look good. We're going right back in here so we can send this back to the company since they screwed us over, basically. Well, not me, but the customer. Same, well, me too, because now I have to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Either way, whew, what a pain. Hey, if y'all haven't already, you know, y'all like seeing this kind of stuff, you know what to do. Smash that like. And whoever wants to go live with me and you work on cars someday, feel free. I don't mind doing it. I'll go live with whoever. As long as you can be respectful and stuff. Alright, let's re-secure this bolt light in here real quick. You always want to tuck this on the back one first. I've already showed you this in part one, so I'm just going to wrap this up so we can get moving here before this rain comes in. Ice and snow and rain, I can't get the goddamn job done. That'll be crazy. This has got to go one way, by the way. And I have it the wrong way. It has to go on over here, as shown in video one. Either way, I just wanted y'all to get it. This is going to be the fun part with the whole bumper back on the goddamn car, I'll tell you that. So, this should be now in here just about. Turn it over here a little further. I can get it to clip in is all. Pain in my butt, dude. There we go. Now. Ah, my back, man. I swear, this is just ridiculous at this point. I can't get the goddamn thing back in. It's ridiculous. So, with these bulbs, too, I wanted to tell you, they're only going one freaking way. You got to turn it around now. Let's go turn it around. If not, it won't go in the hole, as shown in video one, like I said. Now it'll go right in. That was the problem I was having. Get right on in, no problem. But still, this little clip is a pain in the ass. I'll show an in-depth look at this in the first video. First live stream, my bad. Either way. Gotta go on here like this. Go and get this one back in. It's just one more less thing I gotta do later. I ought to just throw them back in the bag, really. I'm so irritated at this point. Just say screw it, but I want to do this right and get it done. Go ahead and get it back in there. This way, what I like to do is this, okay? It's a pain in the ass. Like I say, the video one if you want to see exactly how to do it. But go ahead. The rear screw is the one you need to tighten this clamp down first, right? I'll show you in 1 second. I'm going to show you once I get done. Because like I said, it's already got this in video one. Once you get that secured, you can line that one up. And once that one's lined up and get the front two to clip in, no problem at all, right? Pretty easy. Go ahead and get this one lined up, and then you just snip both of those around it, and it holds it into place. All right, 1 second, I'll be done. All right, almost got it. Okay, now this can go here, and it can go here. There we go. It's in there. Secure the back one all the way, front one all the way. Then we're all good to go when we're all done there. Now we need this bulb out. Same type deal. A little different setup is all. Take the good bulb back out of here and put it into the old light. And then we're going to clean the light up. The cool part could be cleaning the light. That's what I really want you guys to see. So if you want to come back and see that for sure, don't miss that part, okay? Hopefully this is the one that's hard to get out. I probably picked the harder one, I bet you. I almost know I did, and I already can't get the damn thing out. There we go, I got it. All right, got it out. That one's out. Old test light back in. You can see by the messed up top little tip on it. I know it's old. Definitely a test light. You can see right here. And usually you can tell by the reading on it too. Hang on, this is the Germany bulb. I don't think that's the old test light. It's just the old bulb. Woo! Let me get my back straight real quick and get my other bulb out of here. What we're going to use, put him back on in there. Is it? All right, give me 1 second. I got another one here, I believe, don't I? Oh, they're underneath it here. Make sure these are all... right here, got one. This doesn't say Germany on it. They say Germany, you know, they're not old. Right? This is Germany, this is Germany. So they're both probably not the right one. I had a bunch I might have put them somewhere else. I don't know. Really, at this point, it doesn't really matter. We'll have to have them. Take it right inside the house. Give me 1 hot second. I'll grab the test light bulb. I got them. They're all laid up on the counter. I knew they were. That is a test light bulb right there. You see the top? That's how I know. That might actually been a Germany bulb I put here, but at this point, screw it. I don't care. They can have that one. I don't care. It does not say Germany on it. That's how I know that's the old one. Yep, that's the right one. So we can get it back in for now. I'm not gonna get rained on and miss finishing my job because of a freaking test light bulb not being right. You know what I'm saying? That is not gonna work out that way. This one you just push back in, screw it. Same way with this. You got to turn it. And we go. And we're just about done. Yay! All right, now we're making tracks, baby. Now we're making tracks. This can only go in one way too, by the way. Find the right way into the grooves and slip it on in there as well. I loosen the bolt maybe a little bit. Now I got it. Right in we went. Perfect. And we'll snug it up and we're done with this piece of junk right here. This is going back to the shop. All I'm going to do is this. Make sure. This is the old style in here. I think we are. Verify that though. That is the round one. Yep, that one's going back. We're done with this. Right here, all done. All done. Good to go. Done. Push down. You just got to turn it into place and click it in like I just did there. And that's a wrap. So that's not perfect and I don't really care. This was going back to the shop. All right. Who cares? Anyway, make sure you give them the old cash back too. And hopefully she can get her money back. I don't know. It's not my problem at this point. There we go. So that is going back and return. So 4 light bulbs in each one. You got 2 H7s. You got the mini street marker bulb, which I showed you, and then the turn light, which is the guy right here. Well, they're different. Like I said, you got to swap them out. Unfortunately, that's what we got to do. So I'm going to bring this guy back inside, get it out of my hair. One last thing to worry about, right? Right. Okay. All right, here we go. Put it back in here for now. Then we'll get it inside. Cool. That one's back in there. One last thing to deal with, right? That's pretty crazy, right? So we got all the other bulbs back on. That guy's got to clearly go over here, right? Back in here. This is the last part for this one. I'll show you how to do this one, actually. So this guy right here goes back into here. Just like don't touch the damn bulb if you can help it. This is actually really nice looking bulb right here. Which one is this? That is the actual Germany bulb from the factory. That is really nice looking. That is not bad, so I'm gonna hang on to these. they're not cheap, I'll tell you that much. That's the one I just took out. Or is this the one I just took out? I can't tell. This is brand new too. Let me see who makes this. This is that is a test bulb, I believe. I just took from inside. Is that not right? Yeah, so this is a new one, I believe so. Let me make sure I got these right. Damn it, man. These all should look the same. There should be 4 test light bulbs. Well, 2 left. Germany, these are both Germany bulbs, so these, yeah, this has got to be brand new. I can tell by looking at it. That is a brand new bulb. Got to be brand new. I'm confused. Let's see if it says it on there. Got myself confused now with all this crap going on here. There's got to be the clear white ones I've been putting in. There's no way it can be different. To verify that, I'm going to have to open the other one up, and I have to check it to be sure. So, damn it, I'll take out the easy one, though, right? Here we go. A real quick check. Here's what we're going to do here. Is on. Make sure we don't have a bulb mixed up or anything. That would be the, the worst case scenario ever at this point, right? And you know what? I need to check the mini one anyway, so it's not going to hurt nothing. There we go. Get it back out. I'm going to take a peek at it. Oh, yeah, you can tell. That's definitely a new one there, for sure. And we'll check the mini while we're in here as well. Remember, I was confused about the mini. We'll make sure that's the right one, too. Right, I said it had that writing on there. It's kind of odd. This one definitely looks a little different. Once I said, once again, I make sure we're right here. Don't put the wrong damn one in, whatever we do here. Come out of there. Stupid thing is way down on this one. I don't know why it's so damn deep. Gotta get it back out. Darn it. Come on now, it's so cold, I guess is what it is. I can't get the bowl back out. This is crazy. I know y'all want to see the fun part of the bumper. I can't even get to it. Damn bowl taking 2 days. 2 damn days. I should have did it last night, but I ran out of steam, man. I go get some sleep. This is ridiculous at this point. I got plenty of these guys, so let's see. Make sure we got the right one. Come on. I gotta get my gloves on. It just won't come out. I mean, I really feel like doing that right now. Let me go get a pair of gloves. That would probably be helpful. All right, cool. Anyway, don't step on the light bulbs. Anyway, when I'm working, I like to use 10 pair of gloves that I can. So I'm not using my normal gloves here, not the light bulbs at all. All right, let's see where we're at. So I'm trying to get this damn thing out of here right now. See how much easier it is with gloves on. There we go. Came right out. Cool. You can see this right here? Let me see here. That one says 19A. I don't know, so that's what I'm going to do. I've got a whole thing of bowls in here that are minis. I'm going to use one of these guys. Screw that. I'm taking no chances with this car today. Not with those bowls. They're too hard to get to. You don't want to regret it later, do you? I don't think so. Look, I did have, actually. You have the clear circle ones if I needed them. They're the clear circular. They just don't have the orange circular bowls, I don't think at all. None of those. That's the problem I was having. Oh, I do have actually one of the orange ones. One of the damn ones. That is an old bulb, I believe, though. That ain't going to work. So I got one of the ones that calls for it, but that ain't going to work. Maybe I've got two. I don't even know. Let's just double check. Anyway, let's make sure I do have the little guys, so I know that. Miniature right here. Miniature lamps. Let's see if they're the right size right here. Nah, they're way too big even still. All right, we'll double keep checking down here. I know I have them. Saw them the other day. I know I do. I seen them the other day. But it's so crazy that all these damn bulbs, like, you never have the one you freaking need. I got every bulb in the world, but what I need, right? So freaking nuts. Yeah, I know I got the minis. I've seen all these minis in here the other goddamn day. Ridiculous, man. Let's see here. Keep looking good. I bought them before, so I don't have a gazillion of the minis, the mini bulbs. I know I do. All right. Shit rolling around, light bulbs everywhere. Jesus Christ. Dang. You get every bulb in the world. Well, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I think it's this guy. I think it's this guy here. They're like big minis. They're too big. They're too big. Guys, right here, these are the bigger size ones. These are too big too. You know what? I don't know. But I know they're right. They're good enough either way. This one I'm not reusing for sure. That's balloons. Regardless, I got to make sure we don't use an old bulb. That's the main thing I don't want to do right here. So if I have to grab two minis, they're easy to get to on the other minis. They're not too bad to get to, honestly. You can do it if you need to. So where did that little bulb go? I just had it in my hand. I want to step on it. Whatever I freaking do, that would be not good. Get the light back on that damn way. If I do that much. All right, let's check it here then. We'll look at all the minis. And you know what? I've got the other test lights on the table. I'm going to take a peek and make sure that they're just not a test light. The main thing I'm looking for. That is the old one. You see, the other one was busted on the other light. So that is the clean. Let's go ahead and get this guy in before I start screwing around and mess something up. Get him in first and lock him into place is all. Good, then just like that right there. And just like that. Alright, cool. Get him, push him into place. Real tight and snug, just like so. And now, make sure you get it in. In the same damn way, there's not really nothing to hold in, which is kind of weird on these lights. A little bit different is all. You have little screws here. They actually have a star bit, I believe. They're different styles, type of style setup. There's a star bit, I believe. Let me get a star bit out of my bag over here. I think it's a T25. I think so. I think it's a daggone another T25. I don't know that for sure. We'll see. And here in the damn minute. That's right. That may be a hex, actually. That ain't gonna work. Nope, it's a daggone. Hang on, I'll be back. Jesus. Alright, these ought to work right here. Let me see. This should, even though I think these are hex, this should fit right in there, no problem. No bleeds. I have to get it unloosened. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work for sure. Now turn your daggone drill all the way down. Don't get crazy with this. All the way down to one. That's here. All the way on one, like I said. Get it loosening. And we should be able to get these loosened up enough to get it right on there and hold it in place also. Here we go. That guy's now up. This guy's going to be up too. I'm just going to lock these into the correct locking tabs here as well. That way it won't come flying out going on the road. Like they did last time. I believe they freaking flopped on it. Like I don't know what happened to this damn thing. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. Alright, now that they're in properly, let me make sure. Alright, now that is how you do it. There's only one way it can lock in. Can y'all see how I did that? There was only one way. Can y'all see that? Now it locks up in there. I'm going to tighten them up and screw them down. Hopefully y'all can see that. Hopefully y'all can see how I did that one too. Alright, let me go ahead and tighten this one up here. These were the old ones. They're a little different. That's what I'm showing you right now. I wouldn't use this impact, but really, it's fine. You can feel it. Pressure. I push pressure on it as they go down. Like I said, we're just gonna put it in gently. Nothing crazy. Just to hold it. This thing is set on the low side. So trust me, it's not heavy duty. Just little short impacts is all it is. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go grab my other test light bulbs real quick. Make sure I'm not mixing up light bulbs here. Hey, let me take them out here and make sure we get the right ones. Oh yeah, so you can tell. This one is brand new. It actually has 12 volt. Checking them all out, make sure. That's a test light. You can tell by looking at it. Right here are both of my new bulbs. I can tell by looking at the freaking things. Right here, baby. Right here. So, what we're going to do next. Get the other bulb and I put it back in. And I did put it back in. So, that needs to come back out. Here are my other test lights. You can tell. These are 12 volt AU light. 12 volt AU light. These are all test lights. All four of those. So, they're my test lights right there. So, I'm going to take back out of that. When I put back in and get my good bulb back out. Because ain't no wrong with that bulb. I'm just going to change them out. Get this back out of here right now. I'm going to reach in here and grab it. It's more gentle with this kind for sure. Because the wires on here. That's all. And there we go. Get it back out of here. That is a test light, I believe. No, that's a good one actually. So hang on. That is a good one. Let me make sure. There you. Let me take my light so I can see better. That's all. That is a good bulb though, I know it is. Let me just double check one, take it out so I can actually hear it. Shake it, make sure we're all set and good. Take a look at the light. That is nothing wrong with that. Let me see if these actually look better. I think these are the better ones here. I want to put the best ones I have in here. That's what I'm looking for. That's a test light bulb. I can tell we're looking at it. Guy right here. That is an expensive bulb here. This is a good one. So this is definitely going back in up here. Guy right here. Check them out again right here. Here's all. Yeah, these are the two really nice ones. So, even though this is a good bulb, I'll put this down on the other part of the car. I don't want to mix them up. Alright, this guy right here, it's a 194 test bulb, okay? So 194, 194, these should be perfectly fine here. Double check one more time. Actually says it right on the side, really nice too. Trying to see if it says Germany on it. It's really hard to tell. Can't really see that good. If it says Germany, I'm in better shape. Yeah, that's actually a test bulb, I can tell, because it has AUT light like the other ones did. AUT light, we're not using those guys, it's these two over here. I looked at them the other day, and damn it, they're not mixed up. That's the older bulb that's been used right here, I believe. Take a look at it, make sure. That bulb's been used. Right here, the brand new one, though. It says 194 on it, and then the bulbs I got. Let me check what it says on the box. I think it says 194 on this actual box for the minis, I believe so. I believe so, right? 194. That's what these are. These are here, right here is 194. These didn't say 194 on the dang on thing, so I'm gonna put these on here. Sure, I don't say it on here as well. That's Sylvania, so that's the difference. Same markings, you can tell by looking at them. Yeah, it just sucks because it kind of mixes things up a little bit. Having to take them in and out of the lights 55 freaking times, dude. It makes anybody up, right? Right. Well, our bulb looks well a little bit different in size than him, you know what I'm saying? kind of nervous about this because one is smaller than the other two. I swear to God it is. Let me just check them all and compare them. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to make sure this is right. Okay, right. They're slightly bigger. The 194s are slightly bigger. I mean, that is. Yeah, so something was up here. I have one of my old bulbs. I'm missing one of my mini bulbs somewhere. Oh, you know why? It's in the other one. So what I'm going to do is I know the one's right over here, right? So we get this one back out on this guy, which is already out. Damn it, it's already out. So, the heck. How about the other one that I scrapped inside is what I'm, oh, you know, up here. This is one I'm going to use. I'm going to check this guy, what I have to do. Sorry about that. Got to make sure this is done right, is all, guys. I have to. This is right. Gotta check and make sure, though. I can't take any chances here. You have a really, really bad day and get screwed. Don't want to put weak bulbs in here. You got to worry about it as it is, right? Here we go. Right. And let me take a look at this guy here. So, this is a good bulb, I believe I got in this damn light here. Get it back out of here. Well, I'm using this light, aren't I? This is for the right side, right? Yeah, I'm using this one, so this is a good bulb. The good bulbs have... Yeah, I see. Okay. That makes sense then. .494 LL is what it says. 5x2 is what it says. I got it. Okay, cool. We got it all figured out though. That is a good thing right there. Good to go. Pop it back into place is all real quick. Ready to rock. So, what a mess. This has been a mess, dude. I'll tell you that. All this one mess up costing me hours of labor right here. I didn't mess it up either. That's what pisses me off more than anything, you know. I don't mind if I make a mistake. God damn it. It's been a freaking mess. I'll tell you that. Alright, anyways, hopefully I ain't screwing none of these bulbs up. Really should go back and recheck everything, but I'm not at this point. I triple checked that, I believe, last night. I have to go back and view my own damn video, which is freaking ridiculous, dude. Alright, these are all good to go here. Everything's tight. I have none of these housing loose at all. So then back out and fix that, because that's not straight up and down like we just talked about, right? Don't want to do that. We got it. Not loose. Alright, we got the wrong one in there, too. Remember I just said we have to change the socket, because I didn't even change my own damn socket. The other one I said I was going to put inside, never did. Oh, man, I'm losing my mind. This ring boy. I really am. Alright, let me check inside. I put one inside, I said we're done with it, correct? And I did, I believe. I put it inside, right? No, I did not put it inside. Damn it, man. I never got inside. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 volt lights still outside. Freaking ridiculous. That is a good one right here. This is darn good. That's a. That guy right here is old. That bulb was going back. Remember I said we're giving this back? Yeah. This is the one that I never put inside like a dummy. So, check this guy again to make sure. That bulb is one of my good bulbs. That's why I'm glad I left it out here, right? Because remember we had to finish checking. That's all. Give me back my good bulb out of here. Is it? Then we'll make sure and get it back on out of there. Though. And just like that. So, wait, while I'm in here, I'm getting my damn Germany light out too. Why not? Good, man, good. Let me check them all beside each other. The guy was going to put inside and never did it yet. So anyway, now we'll compare all the damn bulbs. We got 4 of them. Some are out the Germany. Some are off the Mercedes from Germany. Some are not. Get right here, let's see. Is a good bulb. Make sure we got the new ones on it. They ought to look the exact same on these, right? These are all my little bulbs here. So let me just check in my hand. Take a look at them on my hand. Up against the white backdrop. Here we go. Here we go. Not these auto lights. These are the test bulbs. You can tell right here. So not these. All right, we'll get these guys over here to the side for now. I don't want any. I don't want to mix them up. And these are the 3 I have left. So 2 of these should be identical bulbs, and they are, I believe. Right in here. Yeah. So the new ones are this. I did have a new one in the bulb I was going to get back, and they say on there LL for long life. That's how I know. So we do have the LLs right here. I had one of the ones I was going to get back. I didn't take that many out. So yeah, these LLs are brand new. We're using these guys. Don't want to lose it. Shit. You know, they can have the old bulbs since they're a-holes and give us long life. How about that? Give them back the old light bulb. Screw that. I'm done with it. Right? All right, good to go right there. And we're taking him inside for this. And we're going to check the other light down here. But this is what we're going to do. So these are good. I know for a fact. We get this guy back in over here. I know all these in here are perfectly fine for this. Wipe off, like I said, the tip on this guy one more last time for the 100th time. We got that already greasing. I think we do already, right? Think so. For the 500th time. And there we go. That guy's now brand new, right? And done right. Done correctly is all. In we go. Push it on in and snug it up and make it click. Just clicks on into position and they're all snug and tight in here. That's for a fact. All right, good to go right there. Hey, good to go right there. Everything's snug, not going nowhere. We'll take the older caps, which are over here, I believe. Right here's one, right here's two. We'll snip them back on into place. These are a little bit different setup style, right? Here we go. That one locked in nicely here. And this guy, just for this guy over here, is all right here like that. Oh, yeah. That guy's good here. Make sure that's good. Yep, that guy's good. Click it back in, wall tight. This bowl, we're done with this light here. Set it over here, clean up in 1 minute. I'm gonna put everything over here out the way so I don't get anything else mixed up, correct? Correct. What's up, everybody? It's been a mess. Sorry, I can't really do much. I'm gonna put you up so you can see everything a little better, hopefully. And we got these guys left. This is the good one that says LL on it. This is the test light. Which I'll put everything over here for now. That is over there. I'll put this back in the bag right here. So like I said, in that one light over there, we got 1 pack of these with that light. 1 pack of this guy here. It's the banger. That's why I said they're long lives, like this. That's how I know. So what I did, these are actually the turn signal bowls, right? I believe. Yeah, these are the turn signals. I know they're right. So we had to take the socket out. We place the socket with this guy here. Because this is what bowl we have. So 2817 or 34557A. I think this is a 7457 here, but like I said, I'm not using the test light. I'm going to see it. Hopefully that works. I really do. I'm going to screw myself maybe, but I don't know what package is that for the minis for some reason. Oh, it's in my hand right here. Same way. My bad. We need 2 of these. Long life minis. So they say LL on them, I believe. And just to verify that, you can actually check one of the other bulbs. I just popped in here. Actually, it's ready up in here. We can check it real quick to make sure. I believe they could say LL on the front of the bulb. If it's the same company, it should have the same markings, right? This is slightly different. It just doesn't have a marking on the bulb because it's a bigger bulb. So, but it does still Savannah on there. Anyway, that's fine. I know that's right. Because they're brand new and they're the only 2 that have the match. That's how I know. Anyway, like I said, I've been playing musical chairs with the freaking light bulbs, dude. It's crazy. Never in my damn life had a problem like this before. Ever. Alright, so we're keeping, that light's done with, right? We're done with that. You got to make sure this goes in. We got to find the bulb to go back in here. That's what I was having trouble with finding, right? Right freaking there is all. Over here we got the test lights. That's what I verified, test lights, correct? I don't say Savannah on there for some weird reason. Let me make sure. It says AU light, T10, GMQR1J, but they say E4, so I'm pretty sure these are the test light bulbs. Like I said, it don't matter. They're fine. Anyway, we'll hang on to them because we need them right now. If I need to, I can push them in the little side part, but I want to make sure I get good bulbs in here. This is the brand new bulb right here. Tell by the front looking at it, even looks brand new, never been burned. Just want to make sure. It says 194LL. It's 5x1 on there. So this is going to be those, and this is going right in here right now. There ain't no grease on this one. I haven't greased it yet, so we're going to put a little grease inside of there and grease this guy as well. I have not done this little mini yet, I don't think, at all. At all, I don't think so. A little bit up inside, the little inside part, not a whole lot, right? Not a whole lot at all. Want to get it on the bowl, that's a bad thing. Get it on the bowl, that ain't good. We'll get it and get out the way. Like that, and like that, and we'll put this in place here. So, much better now. Feeling much better about my odds on this going correctly, going right. And there we go, that clicked right in. Felt a whole lot better than the other one. That was too small. I think it was wrong with that test light bulb was all. So, remember, keep in mind, you got a test light bulb, you cannot install them in your vehicle. They will blow out very quickly. Taking off the whole damn lighting system again, it'll be a real pain. You won't like it. So good thing, you know, if you don't know that, you ever see anybody trying to install these lights, right? Sure you let them know, hey, you can't do that. They're not going to know it. I mean, they don't tell you. They don't advertise, hey, you know, you can't do this. Nah, they don't tell you nothing. They want you to put the old one in, right? They don't care. They make more money. They make more money. you think you're getting $150 on light bulbs, and the light set's only $200, right? Clearly, you can't use these light bulbs. They're not good to use. They blow quickly, and they're just not good. Not good. So that guy's brand new. We got him in and him in. You can cap this one back right here. You can get cap back now. This is one of the new covers. I can tell by the white ring around it is on. Make sure the ring lines up with it. See how that guy's snug in there, all tight. I think it's a video one if you want to see how to do it. Live stream one, maybe. In the same type of way here. We tighten this down and secure it on there. That's good. That'll be the next process. Make sure it's tight because this ring is wanting to move off of here. It's just a poorly made bulb. Poorly made assembly. Sorry, I have to be honest. It really is. I'm kind of disappointed. This guy right here, I can't remember if I've done it. I don't think so, but I'm gonna double check. Like I said, I ain't taking no chances today. I'm pretty sure we're good. You just make sure these are going on the car. I can't take any chances on something that's going on the vehicle, right? The other one was wrong. That would have been bad, right? It would have definitely been bad. Either way, just like that, take it. It's not that hard to pull them right loose. You glance down in there, you can't even take a peek without taking them out, probably. I can't tell. I gotta take it all the way out of there. Damn it. Oh well. I can tell by looking at the back, actually. Yep, it's one of my new ones. It says OSMAR on there, like the same way the other one did. Exactly right. Yep, so we can tell without even having to take it out, which is good for me. I don't want to take the damn thing back ahead of here. You know what? It already came out, so I'll show you. See how new it is? Okay, it's new, so I want to make sure. Now I know for a fact, right? After all that, now I know for sure. Anyways, OCD's killing me, man. I'd rather do something right for somebody and do it wrong, though, right? I still got to go out there in the snow and the jacked up motor. Jacked up engine on a car and bumper up in the ground on the ice and try to get this back in the freaking car, which is not going to be very fun, but you know, it is what it is. Got to get it done, dude. We don't get paid. That's how life works. You do what I do. You don't get paid if you don't get it done. All right, so after this, we can go back out there and get the damn thing in the freaking car. My legs are killing me from leaning over like this. Yeah, it is a joke. It is a freaking joke. Almost there. I got a rock and roll line, so daylight time's coming. Get it back on in. I left the damn thing in there, honestly. I knew I should have. They just suck how these go in here. You got to take it and hold them and screw them down. The best way to do it is like I showed you in video one. You got to take it and you got to slip it underneath the back side and secure that back one first. That's how I do it. So you got to do it, I believe. So you just slip it on in like that. And once it goes up in there, it's pretty easy. It goes up underneath the side of that lip of that bolt. 1 second. Oh, damn it. I'm about to lose my mind today, man. I may even be a stream that I'm getting so freaking mad. I may not be able to do it. All right, you get it in. You secure that back down. Holds it in place so you can get the rest in. And there we go. That one's tight now. Front guy can get tight now. Once that's tight, you take it. You just move the front ears and the other ear. So the other video just went live too. So you can check the other video out. You should have it on there. It's in the link in the description is the other live stream. I didn't do a pin comment this time. I was rushing. Anyway, there we go. That is now secure and tight. Woo! Man, that sucked. Okay. Anyway, we're done. Get it go right there. That is done. We'll put the old light back inside. We don't need him in my way no more. And here we go. So, now, next trick on the list. The next and the great trick I like to show everybody is how do you trying to find how this goes on so it can be up and down straight like everything else, you know. There's a certain way you can lock these in place. It shouldn't be that difficult to do it the right way. It's freaking it. And it's on. It should be like that. You see I can get it in the right grooves? Yeah, like that. Now to lock in, it won't go level. Because of how this crappy light is. The fact of the matter is, head of the fan in the butt. I'm just trying to get to go level in there. There's one way you got to do it. Should look just like that one, right? Back up. Alright, so this is to open, you go that way, to close, go that way. No duh, I know that. There we go, almost got it. That is only, it was so crazy. If you look on the dang on light thing, it says open and close the other way. That don't make no damn sense. But that's the only way it really holds tight. So I'm going to do it that way for now. And that's good. That's tight and that's tight. So as you can see, that's our new light. We got that done. And make sure you got the right one. That is the new one here. And we don't need this old one over here. This is the side, but we do need parts off this light. If you know what I'm saying. We can't take all the crap back and mess it all up. Here we go right here. Put these all back in here for now. And we'll figure the lights out later. Trying to figure out what's testing, what's not. Now I think I got the hang of it. Okay, 8 total lights. That's the crazy part about that, right? 8 of them. It's crazy. Well, I got a little dilated grease. You can see right here. What I'm going to do is, watch carefully, I'm going to take it off my goddamn glove and off here, and I'm going to put this around the little plug back here is all. That way when we plug it in, it'll make it easier for later to remove stuff again as we have to. Oh. And right there like that, and like this here. Yeah, like that. Here we go. Oh, that's the wrong plug right there. I didn't even know that. Here we go. Right around there. So cool. Anyways, now, what we're doing next is this. I'm going to grease the other guy too while I'm at it. Give me 1 second. Get both these lights over here so we can get them both to kind of look at while we're doing it. Now, this guy don't got to take nothing off, I think, Charlie. And no extra work there. That's good to go right there. I'm getting him inside right now, as a matter of fact. Both of our lights are going to be right here. All right. Anyways, in 2 seconds, I'm going to show you to clean this light up as well. We'll get a little grease in these holes right here. Right here as well. Right here. Yes, like that here. Right up in there. Perfect. Perfect. This is coming back off later, so we need to make sure it's properly greased, right? It's hard enough to get this damn thing off yesterday. It really freaking was difficult to come off of there. I'm just getting a little grease down in here, because when I take it back off, when they get the new one, I will be taking it back off, right? You know I will be. So here to get it and be like, hey man, once you finish it, that's how it always goes. Here we go. That's greased up good. All right, and the same way over here. That guy right here, we need to take that off, put it on there. But this, we can use the rest of the grease we have right here. Not much on there, but there's enough to where I can get some out of here. And we'll put the same thing up in here into the one hole we need to use and plug them up into. I'm going to check these plugs real quick too while I'm at it. That guy right here, just grease it, makes it easier for connection on the plugs is all. All right, looking really good at this point. Making tracks now, baby. So that guy is for this side over here. That guy is going back in after I take the parts off of it. And right here is the other side. As you can see what I'm talking about here. It goes like this. Don't want to drop anything and break it, whatever I do now when I got this far already. Put it over here, put it over here. All right, there we go. Perfect. Check it out. That can go back in as well. So, got the covers on this guy already? Yes, we do. Yes, we freaking do. Now these, this light, we gotta get the cover plates off. We're gonna first tuck all this crap back in here. Done with all that stuff for now. Who knows, the light may not work, so like I said, don't mess them up yet. You may need this stuff. Anyway, just in case, you put the caps on, the covers on, caps on, that's it. What we're gonna also do is, since I am, I need the plug for the other freaking thing. Oh, right here, 1 second, put him back up here as well and get back my tool out of here. And there we go. Okay, cool. Anyway, just going back inside. Get him inside right now. My freaking wife will mix something else up. Right back. Okay. Alright, so next on the list, baby. Next on the list. Anyway, these are all of our other bowls. There's a good one on the car. So then we need 2 more minis on the freaking car as well. Then we need 2 more of the minis on the car, but they're right here. I'm gonna put these somewhere. We don't want to lose them. Over here with the extra little rubber pieces right here is it. That's all. So, next on the list, this is the bag. We don't need that for right now. Put it over there. Probably broke half the bowls when I did that. Oh, I don't care. All right, let's get going. Cool. We'll recap him for the time being. We don't need him out squirting juice everywhere. Oil on the ground. Yeah, right here is all good to go. We need the pieces off of here, right? See the pieces? We got to take them off up top. Put them onto this one, okay? So I'm going to show you what we got to do first. On the back side, you got little T25s, right? We'll get them all off here. They got T25s, I believe. It may be tinier, I don't know yet. Let's see. Right here's one of them, though. They are T25s. I think my T27 will actually work fine, though. I mean, T20 that I don't have on here. T15, whatever it is. It's actually working fine, so I'm just going to roll with it right now. I'm going to time screw around. You take it off until you take it off, and it goes down like this. I'm going to set it in front of the other light while we're working. Like so. It gets right here like that, and all like that. See that? So it comes off here like this, right? You should get it back on the other guy like that. These are your holder and adjusters. Right there like that. Put it on here like that. Yeah, see that? I hope so. We'll go there and check the camera angle. Like that and like that. So put it back on the back side like this. And they go back in right there. So put them on the back. Get them started and hold them into place. And we'll take a gun and we'll put them on in the rest of the way though. And these are definitely, I think. Let me make sure they're not T20s. I mean, T25s.
Nah, it's too big, so they're like a T20, I believe. Either way, that's fine. Gonna use this one right here. Don't need all that wobble extension I got on there at all. Right here is good. And we'll snug them back on. Is it? I'll show you right now. Give me a second. Very slow mo to get them nice and get them in there. Don't go too fast. You don't need to get crazy fast with this guy though. There we go. That one's starting to snug in. Get started, is it? Get it started. And the other guy up here, get him started. Basically, we just need to get him going. You want to snug them up too hard, nothing crazy. You just want to get them moving up in the hole. That's it. Really, that's it. Don't you do it. There we go. I think you got it working in the final. Let me make sure. There we go. Okay. Perfect. 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 Did I get it going in? I think I did. Kind of get sloppy on me sideways to make sure. Yep, we missed the damn hole, like I told you. I knew something more right, but it didn't feel right to me. Back out. We gotta go then. Never even went in. Went to the side of that damn thing, the side channel. Freaking thing ain't quite lining up right. Aftermarket. I'm telling you, what happens. It is a crappy set of lights here. I got two of them, so if it don't work, we use the other one. God darn it, I hope not though. I don't want to do that. There we go. Got it that time, baby. Get it that time. And now that's perfect. There we go. Both are nice and snug in there. That right there seems like it should be a little more down low to me. I don't understand that one, but you know, I'll back them out of here. We'll clip it in place a little easier. That's all. Make sure we're tight. So I said don't go too far. Yeah, that's got to slide down. So make sure that back piece, y'all see what I do right here? Make sure it slides into position. Is it like that right here? Got to be slid down over that before you snug them. Last time I got out of whack slightly because it was not lined up tightly. I mean, in the right position. Now you see how it's over there? That's one piece we're getting on there. That's tight. All right, and now we'll do the next guy. We'll get him out of our way so we don't damage him in the meantime. We don't want to do that one, no. Now, next one we got to take off is next. So, look on the back. There's a spring compressor thing, right? Whoo, my back. Ouch. This is the one we're replacing. So, just look at this, and then we're also going to help use this one as a visual, right? You can tell right here. Got this guy off right here. Next, we got to do what? Look at it. There's a clip here, which I don't think we have to worry about that stupid clip. I don't know why. I don't even know what that's for, to be honest with you. I've never. That goes to something clearly, but that is just on there. Maybe for an adjustment thing. I don't know. I'll try to slide it back out of there gently and see what we can use it for. If not, well, that didn't work out gently. That's just an extra clip, but that's how it comes off. And we don't even have the same thing on this light here, so it don't really matter. Or do we? Or do we? It didn't really break. It broke a little bit, but it ain't the end of the world. Let me just see. Right here is the other light. So, damn, I'm getting all mixed up, dude, with the freaking lights. This is my good light. I don't want to screw this up, and I just kind of did, but I'm good. All right, that goes right here. We'll put it back. I got to start mixing things up today. It's been a mess. I can't wait to get done with this car. I'll be honest with you. Put it back on. Luckily, this clip just goes here, and this little piece right here. I don't do nothing, so that is the other light we're just comparing to. It just clicks back in like that. So, sure. So, well, I'm taking the stuff off this light and put it on there. And it's the same damn clip over here. And you can tell the new one, there ain't no clip. You see what I'm talking about, the stupid clip? I want to follow everyone doing that. Ain't no clip on this light. It's just like a, goes right here where we go. So, maybe some type of adjustment. I mean, adjuster, I would think, but it don't come off and don't really move. It just broke in a second because it's so cold out here. I think it's part of the problem. You know what? I can get this one off gently. We'll see if we can actually try it one more time. I don't think it's going to come off either way. You can pull it back. That is ridiculous at this point. Nice and gentle. I didn't get it off of there. I'm just going to leave it on. There's no way. I mean, it's just no way. It's too cold and things have been on here for decades. That one broke too. I mean, they don't really do nothing, like I said. They maybe have something to do with lining it up, so I'm just going to get it and put it on here. It's not really that the brake thing, that little piece on it pops loose. They just slip on here for some weird reason. That guy don't even have tabs right there. You can see where they go, and then this just lays up over here. Except it's supposed to be connected. It's one thing about doing live videos. You can't, like, cheat the system here. You get caught. This is what happens all the time. I got super glue if I need it, but they don't do nothing like I'm saying. You can see it goes on like the new one like this. We'll put it on there just because it's supposed to go on there. All right, let's be easy. We're gonna be easy with the rest of this, okay? Very gentle here. Okay. Next on the list,
Man, I'm losing my mind, dude. That thing went poof and blew right off of there. You thought that's good? We need this guy, right? Clearly, we need the guy down here. The bracket down here we need. Or down here. See that bracket? We'll get him next. See him? We'll get him off. Same type of deal. Same type of way. we won't break these parts, hopefully. I promise. You don't need this thing. They're just a special type of clip for a whole different deal. You can take them off. It says right here on the side. You see that right there? We're gonna match them right here. I'm sorry I left because it made such a loud noise and it shot 10 feet in the air. I don't know if y'all saw that. I promise I just don't go around breaking people's shit up, but it's been one of them days, one of these couple days. Yeah, if I thought it was serious, I would have took my time. And it's not gonna hurt nothing. That's maybe it's like an adjuster type thing, maybe to move it in and out. I don't know, but it's not functioning anymore. It's dry rotted on there from the heat of the engine. It's just toes. At least I attempted to get it off right. I almost had it thought a couple times. All right, so look right here, same way. I'm not trying to laugh, but that you gotta admit it was kind of funny how it went pink and shot into the air 30 feet. Anyway, all right, let me see here. Don't go there, so it's got to go the way I thought it did. I just want to make sure though. One at a time, right? One right here, one right there. Pink. Hey, I gotta laugh about something because I'm losing my mind. I got snot running down my face because it's cold. It's ridiculous out here. Really freaking is. My back hurts, man. I gotta take a break for a second with my back. I just want to get this light done. I'm gonna show you how to clean the light, and then I'm gonna put the damn thing on the car. I'm gonna have to take a mental break for a second after all this work. I'll tell you that. It's not really work. It's just irritation. I'm playing like literally right now. I'm doing musical lights, Steve. I said I'm like musical chairs. I'm doing musical lights assemblies. I had it all done last night in the video. You gotta watch that video. That was kind of crazy. Freezing cold, working on it all day. Bumper sucked, don't want to come off. The guys wrecked the car. That was a mess too before. He ran over a bunch of stuff and messed the car up on the bottom. It really caused more problems than enough. That guy goes in right there. We get this part here. Yeah, so the whole other video. It's just like, look, let me tell you something. If I lose my mind, I'm gonna fall. Well, if I could fall down the back of the porch on the live stream, that would be great. One thing don't get to see on any other channel, shit like this, man. So, why do you think other mechanics don't do this? I have broken some stuff a while before on the jetted TDI video. I don't know if you ever worked on a 2000, it's like 2002 to 2008, the jetted TDIs. I worked on one of those, the turbo diesel engines, and sure enough, the very front had the throttle position sensor in the worst spot. It was cold like this time last year. So I'm just, I couldn't get the goddamn sensor to come off right. Make sure this lines up, okay? I couldn't get the sensor off that car. So what I did was, I mean, I just literally went to plug it back in. It was so cold, the whole thing shattered on me. And I was like, oh my freaking God. Told the guy, I need to buy a new sensor. You can't buy the sensor, you have a whole throttle body. Everybody thought about it. But that wasn't my fault. Like I said, it's an old piece of crap, dude. Cold weather combined, though, you gotta be careful. You can't even unplug some of this stuff when it's cold. That happens a lot. But no, it was the stupidest place for the sensor. You know, that's ridiculous. You can't blame me for that. I swear to God. I might have broke it, but it weren't my fault. You know what I'm saying? It weren't my fault. It definitely weren't. All right, so this guy right here, the next piece right here, you see him? We get him off next. Here we go here. Got 3 screws here. I'm using a T15, by the way. Maybe a T20, I don't know. This is fine though. I'm not drilling it that hard, so it's not gonna hurt nothing. Take your time as you get these out, because it's kind of a funny deal here. You want to observe it as you pull these out. There's 1, and there's 2 up here, and we get the 3rd screw down here. Keep an eye on this. Like I said, I don't really know what this is. This is for the adjustment part of it, I believe. See here? No. Don't want to break this. I promise. You don't want to break this carriage right here. All right, so the same way. Next time over here. You got everything together, right? Lined up. So we'll flip it back over this time. You know. And you can see my little clip still wobbling around up here. We'll put him to the side for now. We don't need him. It goes on right here. As you look how this one comes up here. Yeah, stay focused as you do this. Don't want to mix it up. This is an adjuster rail. You can see it. You adjust it. It moves up and down for the headlight to be facing correctly is all. That guy came up out of there. Let me make sure I'm talking. Got myself mixed up. Telling the story. I don't even know what's going on. All right, so right here. Yeah, like that. Like that. Nah, I don't go like that. Go like that. Yeah, go like that. Not go like that. I don't freaking know, man. It's just crazy. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it goes down to the hole. I see how it goes over here. Take it up, and it goes down into the hole like this. Oh, Sorry, I'm just getting a good laugh. I gotta laugh, man. I'm losing my mind working on cars right now. You gotta admit. I wish I could have saw how high I shot. It shot in the air, and I was waiting for it to land, and I couldn't hear the little piece. It was still going through the air, and I was waiting for the damn thing to land, and it just never landed. And all of a sudden, it popped down on the ground. God darn it. That stupid thing. So right here, you gotta be careful. Got a funny little piece down here. Let me tell you what's on my hole. You gotta go into that hole. The problem is, I don't want to fit on here because the damn thing ain't adjusted right, like always. You gotta pop it in. So let me just take my time with this. Sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing. Does it help a little bit? Yeah, if you can see, maybe. You gonna see that? Yeah, y'all can kind of see. A little bit, right? That as much as it will let me take it down. Sorry. So, like that and like that. That's got to pop in there. I got to pop right here. So, take your time with it. Take your time with it. Take your time with it. Here, I'm going to pop it in one place. Hopefully, it'll go. If you can't, you have to move that up top. So, you're going to need a hex bit to move that. That's how you adjust the light as well. Let me grab a proper size hex bit, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh man, sorry, I had to blow my nose. That's pretty crazy. Let's see if this guy will fit. I think it's maybe close. Close. Oh no. Not too small. 1 second. I have to get the right one. Now we don't have it. And here we go. I got a bunch of them. Let's see which one's gonna fit. Okay, let's see here. This one may be the one. Ah, a little small. One size up, so this big boy right here. I think it's gonna be like an H8, I believe. I can't really tell. We're looking at it. Let's see here. That is the one. And it's just kind of lock yourself on into place, is all. You can go in and go into the hole, but it's not really going to go in the hole. Paint him up right now. There you go. I think I got it. Damn it, man. Go in there. Give me back my tool. Damn, look at that. Now it took my tool up on me. That's freaking ridiculous, ain't it? Yeah. That ain't cool, man. That ain't cool. Give it back to me. What the freaking heck is going on today? Damn, dude. I want to give it back my tool. That is insane. Anyway, it's turning nicely now. It'll definitely turn. That's good. Anyway, it still won't go in there. What we're going to do then is this. Get some more grease. Get some more damn grease out. Get it right here. We go. A little bit more grease is on. Up with that guy in the hole. That's it. That'll be it right there, right there. Just a little bit and just a little bit here. That'll work out. Perfectly done. You see that? In the same way. Get some on the end of here. That'll help it go in, is it? And it ought to click right into place, I hope. Let's see if it goes in finally. May not fit in the dang on thing. It's ridiculous. There we go. I got it that time. You got to kind of rotate it till it clips in as all. Same way up here. Yep, both are snipped in. Can y'all see that? Right here. It's all right in. Right on in the wet. You see? Not too bad. But that will adjust the lights all up and down, I believe, is what that's for. And then we got 3 screws to put it back. And I'll tell you what size it is here in a minute. I want to say an 8-8, but I could be wrong. It's trying to get chilly out here. I'll tell you that. We got to rock and roll. Bumper's got to get back on this guy's car. Let's stop screwing around here. Get that crap out of here. We don't need none of that right now. Get these screws back in. Yeah, go on. I need my match. They're way down there. My legs are really killing me. This freaking boy. What's your hair? Put it back in tight. I'm going to get both my gloves to finish up the job. This is a little too small, so it will be a T20. I'm pretty sure about that one. There. There's it. Right there. T20. Get this guy back on first. The top one is the easiest one to reach. Remember, don't put them in tight until you got a steady little hold on everything, right?
All right, keep them loose. We can move things around in case we got to adjust things properly. And then down here, we got one right here. Hold that bottom piece on. You can see we got to push it down a little bit more. That's why we don't want them too tight yet. Is all. Head right here next. Push down as you're doing it. There you go. Right here like that. Can you see that? I hope you can. Can you see how I'm lining it up? We'll take that off. We don't need that anyway. It's in the way, in the way. Then right here we go. Right here. Nice and gentle down. Push down as you go. In there gently. And we got one more here. Last one over here. That guy is perfectly lined up. Figured it would be. And then we'll snug them all back up slightly. Not too tight. Like I said. Just like that. One little click is fine. One quick fine. One quick fine right here. What I like to do too as well. Do go like this. Take them and go back them up a hair. Do any adjusting you got to do. With this, give it a little gentle wiggle. That's what I want to do, okay? Gentle wiggle, right? So everything's going to line back up. Make sure it's snug. And then we'll put them back on and snug it. Start with the bottom one here. Make sure he's the tightest. This guy right here is all tight next. Just like here. Right here. Same way over here. Snug him up again. Should be all of them, I believe. Just like that. Just like over here. That should be lined up nicely. Make sure. Yeah, that's good to go there. And we got one more up here, though. Snug him up too. And that's a wrap. Jack. Just like that. Just like that. Cool. Cuts off my freaking hands from this job. It's ridiculous, dude. Anyways, this light is now done. Should have all the old stuff on there with the other light. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I think it's just 3 things, I believe so. And, yeah, there we go. And we'll compare it to the back side of this light, right? Make sure you always compare things. Don't want to have it wrong. Don't have it, forget something, is it? Check them out. Make sure we got the right light. Better have the right damn light. I want to see about that one. Here we go. All right, so let me help us get it all facing the right direction, right? Upside freaking down. All right, right here. Check this out right here first. We go like this. Does it look good to you guys? Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. You can tell this is definitely a different way far out. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or what, but we'll figure that out here in a minute. That one's adjusted. You can tell the difference in that, right? So we're going to have to adjust the lights on the car. Definitely. They're definitely out of whack. I want to try to get them as similar as this as you can, right? Does that make sense? So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and try to pre-adjust these somewhat. We don't want to have to do it later, is all. Don't want to have to fool with it too much later, right? Here we go here. See how much this is hanging out the bottom here? How much this is hanging out the bottom here? Let me show you something about this. Very, very important stuff here to this process. This has to be more lined up, right? I'm going to show you right now. Anyways. Sorry. Yeah, like this. There you go. So, this guy, I don't know if y'all can see clearly, that's further sticking out, correct? We need to adjust this off the car. We don't do it on the car. There's no point. Do it right now, right? With our tool we just had. It's right here. Right bigger there. And this is way more further down. So, it may be a different size, and it is a different damn size. Man, oh man. You see right here? Oh, actually, you're going to have to use a socket to adjust them with it, but you're going to have to do, though. So, that's a different size socket. God darn it. Give me a second here. I want to say that's a 12, I think. Let me just see. I'll make sure. I get going too far here, though. What size? There you go. Dang that guys are. That'll work. A little big, but it's going to be a 13 is what you need for that guy. And I got a 13. 1 second. All right. Let's see. Right here. We got a 13 up here. Didn't know that one. Didn't know that for sure. Get my tools out of there. Get that thing. All right, right here. There we go. Get a 13. Get a 13. Get a 13. Here we go. And for this, I'm going to use this long extended 13. But with my fancy little ratchet right here. You see that one? And I'm going to just adjust this downward. Make sure you tighten them in or adjust down. Yeah. Trying to make it as even as that as we can. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Hopefully y'all can. Y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see kind of right. Yeah, a little bit better. Line it on up in here. There you go. Now, how's that? Perfect. Okay, cool. So I'm going to take this and adjust it on there like that. I want to be very close to this guy, of course, because that came off the other car, correct? As you can see, that is damn close. You don't want the light shining on people's face. You get what I'm saying? So you can tell this one right here.
Another way to do it too is you can adjust this one all the way down, right? Adjust it all the way down if you want. So that was 7 turns down. And just do the same turns back, right? That was about how it was. Like I said, if you want to, you can do that, but I'm not. Well, not on that one because I already got that one done. But yeah, basically that's the same type way. That way you know it's exact. You know, you're not guessing it. That makes sense. You kind of go down and go up. So right here, same way up here in this bracket here. See, this one's got a metal piece in the way, so you're not going to be able to nearly do that as much. You can tell on the bottom that's got this room coming out of there like that. So we're going to go ahead and tighten this a little bit ourselves. That should be about perfectly done there, right, as well. Now, this guy. Like I said, I'm not really sure what the hell. That's just a type of spring, I guess. But if you didn't, let me just see. Because of that one, you can tell they're both the same size down. I don't think you should try to screw that while it's on there. Let me just try to do something here. I want to check it out. So, I don't know why I can mess with the things. I shouldn't be doing this stuff. I don't know. And you can see, right there. Yeah, it's like I wouldn't even mess with that, to be honest with you. Here's nothing I need to see that needs to be adjusted with that. That is lined up perfect. If it didn't line up, I guess you could adjust it if you wanted to right there. But since these are aftermarket type of light, I don't think you need to screw with that too much. I wouldn't recommend doing it. Yeah, that does tilt it downward somewhat. I want mine to be a little bit more flush. I don't want it that far that way, so I'm going to move it down the other way, actually. You see right here? Go back some. It should help even that part out is what I'm thinking. Yeah, you can see how it's going down. Mine's a little bit too far flushed in, I believe. Yeah, that's going to line up like it needs to be, I think. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So, like I said, I don't think it's going to even work on this aftermarket light. I don't think it's not doing anything that I can tell. So we got both of those now adjusted, right? They all look good. All the extra pieces off. Got your bin hole right here. Got another guy here I just saw. Right there's another guy. Did it get right there? Right there's another guy there. And where is he at? I seen him up here. I gotta flip him all the way over to get to the other guy on the bottom. There's one more on the bottom. You can see it's way out of whack. You see the guy right here? Way out of line. Way out of line. Alright, so what I am going to do with this one is I'm going to show you how we use our own little secret method here. That's a bigger one too. Dang on it, in a bigger size. Man, that's crazy. Well, you know what? I can actually, I think I can use this with this guy here. See? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I can maybe. That's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4, take it all the way down. So let's go on this one. That's a bigger size, darn it. I ain't gonna work for that size. I'm gonna get a big one for that. Really, you can use that, whatever you want. I gotta do. But that took 4 to go all the way down. 4 whole turns, right? So we're gonna need to go 4 turns back, essentially. That's how you gotta know that one. If that ought to fit. Let's see, does that fit? Nah, it's like a 17 or 20 or something crazy. So, all right, almost there. Let's see what size is this. I think this is it. Man, the back. Damn, dude. It's a 19 millimeter, of course. It is a 19, of course. Let me go grab a 19. I don't have a 19 out here. Daggone. Alright, got me a 19. That'll work right now. Alright, well, did the same thing over here. So basically, about 4 turns back. We're going to secure all the way tight. That's it. Basically, we'll snug it up all the way back. Once we get it tight, we're going to go back into the right position, okay? That's all. Y'all start following me again and go inside. I think you did. Here to go here. But you get it tight all the way. Be careful with it. We'll scratch the top lens. That's why I left the covers on right here. We're going to do basically what I just did over here in this guy. We get it all the way tight. Then we're going to back it up 4.5 full turns essentially. We'll just take it all the way tight now.
There we go. Now we're going to go just like this here. Watch me. Watch me here. Very good. So that was a half turn. We're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like that. And that should be about that. Was perfectly done. Check it. Give it another little hair turn. That looks good to me. This guy right here looks good to me too. Turn him back. I don't want to leave him how it is. I don't like. They got a good idea to do. I'll show you how just to make sure. Yeah, it looks about perfect how it was, actually. It's about perfect how it was. You see what's coming through on the bottom? Yep, it looks good. So, screw that and screw that. Put that down here more. That looks a little bit off to me. All right, we're looking good right now. Everything should be on the new one. Everything looks good and meshed up. I believe so, right? Okay, cool. So, now that is done. Now we're going to clean the new light and get ready to put them on. Put the bumper back on and we're done. This guy now can go the hell inside. Thankfully. Thankfully speaking. Okay. And I missed a little socket for the back of that guy too. Damn it, man. I don't know where the damn socket went to. I missed it in it from earlier, dude. It is. I think it's in here. Yeah, it's in here. Right in here. So we need to put the old one back in, but unfortunately we haven't used it. We're putting this cat back in for now. That'll have the old back in here. Oh, right, got shit everywhere. I don't know what's going on. That was supposed to not be that difficult, you know what I'm saying, right? Anyway, we'll keep these tools ready, right? And we'll keep this too. Okay, I'll be good to go. In case we might need them, right? And we'll put the rest up in here for now, because we ain't using most of the stuff here. So, now that that is concluded, we do need these guys right here. That can all go in my bag I'm using, of course, and we have to clean the light. This can go back over here too. I don't need this anymore. I do need these for sure. The channel locks, I do not need the channel lock pliers. I do not need those. I do need those, possibly, and those. Anyway, we're good to go right there. Voila. There's some extra gloves here, but they don't do. Why not? All right, let's begin. So I'm bringing these back inside. That's it. Back inside. We're good with those guys. Don't break the new light with them. Jesus. Here we go. Okay, cool. Love it. Okay, looking good. So now we're done with this too. We got only the lights we need out here. That's it. Then we got our other bulbs and those lights. And it's those lights and our grease. Is all we're going to hang on to here is the grease and those. So everything else should be pretty good. I'm going to clean the light next. Moment everybody's been waiting for. Then I got to fly. Anybody know what time it is? Anybody know what time it is? Asking. I don't know. Can't remember. Right here is next. So anyway, we got our new light and old light. To make it look like brand new is what we're going to do next. Okay, we got everything we need. Get an extra glove and ready to rock, okay? So, next on the list, cleaning the old light and new light. New light's good, we only clean it. We all do need to clean the old light though, so check it out. We're going to make that light look brand spanking new, baby. Alright, I'm going to show you how to do this. Check it out. You ain't going to believe it. Right here is the secret to it. Y'all can see, okay? I want y'all to see this. It's kind of unbelievable. Let me get you a better view. Let me say what's up to everybody, too. Whew, man, my back. What's up, guys? This is crazy, ain't it? Ah, my back is killing me. It's been a disaster. Let me see who we got on here. What are you doing? Leaving Cali. Let's see. Leaving Cali. Okay, I see. Oh, don't blame me. Oh, I am doing this Mercedes-Benz over here and trying to get these. What happened is, long story. If you check out video one, let me show you. Actually, I'll bring it down here and show you right quick. I gotta hurry before the snow comes in. Snowing again. Check it out. How's the California look? Anything like this? Probably not. Here to think my thing's dying. I gotta wake you back up. See if I can wake you back up. But if y'all lose me, let me know, okay? Oh, water hit it. Oh no, water hit it when I went down the thing. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. That is crazy. Here we go. Got water dripping down my phone like a messy water phone. Give me a second to dry you up. I'm gonna get you messed up here. I won't be able to do anything. All right, so as you can see, working on this guy. We're doing, got all my masks up so I don't kill myself right here. So I had to take all this off. I cleaned this car out nicely the other day. Let me flip you around. And this thing is not wanting to do right, so give me a second. I'm gonna turn it back on. I think it got itself turned off somehow. Or dad, or the battery dad, I don't know. Something crazy is going on this thing today. There we go. Now it's on, it says. Okay, cool. The water do that? Maybe, I don't know. Sorry, guys. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. So let me show you real quick.
Got sound now? Hear me now? Good? Sometimes that happens. It's so annoying. I don't know. Either way, check it out. Yeah, them Mercedes lights are going on that thing right there. As you can see. Hey, I'll be honest, when the sound goes out, people are probably like, don't tell him he's got no sound. Yeah, check it out though. Pretty good, huh? Like I said, just a little bit of that DEET is all it took. They're brand new. Like I said, they messed it up, so we have to go with what we got, guys. Work what we got. Whoo, my nose is running everywhere. I know that. Hang on, let me go ahead and wrap this up. I'll be right back. There you go. Okay, there we go. Either way, that looks pretty nice, huh? Got everything done? Now we can go on the car. Put them on the car. Put them on the car finally. I don't know. I might have to do the second part. I'm gonna try to get it done. If not, I'll come right back and finish up. I gotta rest my back. My back's killing me. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, check it out. Not too bad, huh? That guy's done. Take it back inside. Y'all got one more look. Yeah, that's pretty good. You can tell if I look at both of these side by side, man. It really made a big difference. Not great or anything, but considering I barely scrubbed it or anything, you ain't getting them cleaner. You got to do the rest on the inside. That's the inside part of that. Rest of that right there. So, yeah, one more time before I put them on the car, I'll show you one last thing. And this is made for the outside of the vehicle. These are hanging. These don't go to the plugs. You have H11. You need 4 of those. No, sorry, 4 H7s. Okay. They're in there. You got high beam, low beam, both H7s. Okay. So this is a H11. You need 2 H11s. You need 4 of these mini guys, 194s. Now this is a split year, so be careful. You may have the really expensive beam. I don't know. And then you have 2 of these, the long life for the turn lights. Make sure they're amber color. 3, 4, 5, 7, A for alpha. There you go. Everything what we're talking about. Oh, and what we can do now is get the daggone plastic off. Well, now we're keeping this guy right here, right? Take it on off of there. Got it nice and shiny, right? Nice and shiny. And there we go. So, looking pretty good, huh? Looking pretty good. Anyway, we're ready to put them on the car. Everything should be pre-adjusted like I was showing you. They look pretty dang going good. I think they're going to be nice now on the car. They've been adjusted off the car, so they should be okay to go on the car. Everything else looks like it's on there good. I think we're ready to rock. So, they're not perfect, but hey, I can't really do nothing about that. They didn't give me, opportunity on this guy right here. The problem is this. Other day, so part 1, if you haven't, I may take a quick break and get back and check out part 1 because I got to rock and roll, but they gave me the wrong damn lights. So I got 2 right-handed lights. That is one, unfortunately, I got, so I had to work with. I called the lady. I was going to put both the old ones back on. She wanted to put one old one and one new one on. So, that's what we're doing. One old, one new. I don't know. It is what it is. So, when I got the car apart, though, this is what's happening. The inside of those lights had flopped out and weren't even plugged in. I never seen that like it. So, that's where we're at. Let me get this done. I'm going to put them on the car real quick. I'll show you how we do that. I'm coming down here with me if you want to. I'm about to bring these down there and put them on the car if I don't fall off the porch by accident. In the meantime, let me show you here. I'm going to get y'all set up over here so I can see what I'm doing. And way back here, I guess should work fine for you guys. And yeah, I think it'll work out okay. So, get you lined up first. Let's see if I can get y'all lined up good enough so y'all can see what I'm doing without falling over on the ground. It's such a big hill I'm on, like a snowbank over here. It's crazy, dude. Crazy, crazy. And there we go. It should work. Get it up a little bit and zoom in if I can for you. That is going to be a tricky way to do this, but I'll do my best. Here we go. Let me see what I can do. Put your hair more. I always go the wrong way. One never fails. I never go the right direction on this stupid thing when I try to adjust it. They'll never go the right way. So, get you a better view. I don't like that view at all. I'll get from the side a little bit over here. I think would be a lot easier, right? Maybe even actually over here in the back of my daggone horse. What do you think about that one? Does that work? There you go. That is a much better view, right? If you don't fly off there and fall first. Let's see here. So slide you up over here. Yeah, it's a tricky spot to set you though. I want to fall. I know that. Had it happen before and it's done busted itself. A couple times doing that. There we go. That should work. Cool. That's really see what I'm doing over here. I hope. Oh, that's not the best set position. Let's go try to fall into the feeling, but hopefully it'll be okay. It's pretty good actually. That ought to work. Y'all can basically get the gist of what's happening. Back up a hair. Y'all only see me that butt's so close to you. Let me see here. Back it up a little bit more. Oh, see what I mean? I told you I was gonna try to fall. I knew it. That daggone knew it. Stupid thing. Pissing me off. All right, the heck. All right. Let me see here. All I'm trying to do is back it up. There we go. Anyways, should have left well enough alone, right? There you go. It's kind of top heavy though. All right, give me a second. That should be about perfect. I'm gonna do my thing. Hopefully y'all can hear now. Oh, if you can't, let me know. Yeah, the Mercedes lights too. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Let me get this going. How about take a time out? When these late schedule lights on the car, see where to go at it all. All right, there we go. And I have these right here so I don't slip and bust my butt. So get these mats. They're great. I'm going to put one here, one here. Hopefully it'll follow me. Well, I guess it'll follow me, right? Yeah, it should follow me. See if it works. It might. Oh my God, I'm fucking my butt right there. All right, here we go. One at a time. That's what we got to go on first. There's a little clip back here. You push it in. Pretty basic stuff here. I'm taking it and show you the clip. Do I? Anyway, we'll get in clip in first. Right there. There you go. Then it snips in. Make sure it snips in. You have a lot of trouble with that. Don't snip in again. Big time trouble there. And it slides back up in here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You gotta kind of pick that outward. Go like this. There you go. Just like that, and goes right up on top there. All right, like that, like this. Okay, cool. Okay, now put them on back in there. And make sure to go into the right hole too, not the wrong hole. Several holes down here. Just go. That don't. There's something you look right about that, doesn't it? All right, that guy's in. Make sure we get everything lined up properly. That's it. All right, something's not right here quite. I'm gonna figure this out. All right, I think we gotta kind of turn that into the position. I believe is what's happening right there. We get these three bolts here. Give me 1 second. Oh, I got my bag right here, duh. You know, right here. Headlight. We got the tools we need. Yeah, this guy here's gotta get turned in the right position. They can line up in that hole right there. Yeah, that's right. Never mind. They screw up from the back. That's what it was. Duh. So they're going from the back side, right? Yes, they do. They're going up in here like that one. They don't get right here. Go up in there one at a time. These are really tiny guys. Don't forget it. That guy's in my damn way. So. And let's stay right here, is it? And gotta slide this guy up and make sure it's level. Right here, though. I got it. Yeah, that one goes. Like that. Kind of a pain in the butt to get to. Guy goes from underneath here, though. And just like this up underneath here. It ain't too bad once you get it figured out. Other than that, it's kind of a pain. Right in that. Alright, let me go ahead and I'm gonna get my little gun out real quick. I'm gonna zip them guys in. That's it. They are 8 millimeters. 8 millimeters. Get it right here. Get it 8 on the end of my tank right now. 8 right here we go. Baby. I always get messed up when I get down here, and I gotta find it, and I can find it each time. Just pain to figure it out where it's at each time. Wrong way. What the heck, man? It ain't going in. I gotta go the right way. I'm tightening the goddamn thing over. I don't know what's going on. That is so crazy. You know what? Try it a different way. Oh, damn grain on this. Not fucking there. I'm gonna go ahead and try it like this. Oh, days are getting things off and down. Just getting in. That's one. Alright, we'll try this way then. Put it on like this. Like this right here. Yeah, your hand. So use the wrench. Ratchet first. Pull it off. What the heck, dude? This is crazy, man. I don't want to go in there. Best me off. Can't you get right on it and grab it? I mean, grab it. Like, it got to be perfectly done. I got it going now. There we go. All right, I got it by hand moving. Got to get it adjusted. Ridiculous how it works out like this. There we go. That should be pretty good. We'll snug it up. And there we go. We'll snug it on up. There we go. Now that one's in there good. Okay, that's one. And the rest is going to be the same damn way. That's the same way. But the next, we got to get the other two in. Just like it's right here up top. There we go. Plug them on up in it. And like that. And there we go. That was in there. That is how you do it. That is in there tight, and that's one of them, man. Because y'all see that? Oh. Got to get the one to a crazy spot. Yeah, you can kind of see, right? There goes one in. Looking pretty good. That's the dirty one, but old fella. Here's the other one right here. So get it in there. All right, here's the second one going in. Same way. Then clip it on into the back. Make sure you kind of get it lined up first. Sometimes it's tricky to do this one. It's all. Get off my coat. How you doing? You just put it right there. See, I get it. Don't walk into the steps because too late. I did.
Oh, it's not behind.
Sure. Oh, you gotta take a picture of that one. I would be careful though, honey. They're slippery. Tell me. I won't see you bust your butt on them, but I'll tell you, that's the most dangerous stuff ever.
Luckily, knock on wood, I haven't done it yet.
Hey, you ain't been to my house.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know them. They're the death stuff. Especially because you can't tell when they get that little thin coat. That's the worst.
Well, your steps are pretty good.
It looks like they Look, on that one side, but just be careful because it's a mess. I hope this weather will go away soon.
Oh, I've seen it. 94.
Is it coming
94
down?
was like that.
Is it getting any worse? It's supposed to have more coming, huh? What do you think?
Well, supposedly we're supposed to get more today. It's supposed to be a wintry mix.
Fingers crossed.
Figure it won't do anything.
Yeah, I'm tired of all this mess. I really am. I don't get, we never get stuff like this here. Thank you, have a go. I'm going to click in over here with this damn good. I want to get clicked in tight. Hit your click in to make it quick. There we go, there we go, get it, that's it. Yeah, I was telling you to don't jump on the car forward, because it's pretty bad for forward. There we go, got it in there. Nice. And the same way over here, we got to make sure we don't lose these metal tabs right there as well. And there we go. So, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to get y'all in 1 second. Show you how I'm about to do this set here. That way y'all get a better understanding. That is in there too, though. I'm going to go grab you and show you this. Then I'm going to take a 2-second break and wrap this car up. I'm going to call my customer anyway, but y'all can see poor lady almost killed herself on my steps. I know she did. Either way, there's one already in. Now I'm going to show you how to do this guy. I'm going to show you right here how this guy's going to go in. Kind of a pain, right? Fix this first. It keeps wanting to go in and out on me. So here's the damn thing's dying like it always does. It likes to die on me. All right. Well, it's still working, believe it or not. So you can see right here, though. See these little tab thingies? Don't lose those. They're very important. You don't want to lose these pieces here. You need those to be lined up so you can get the daggone bolt to hold or they won't hold. So whenever you're working on this car, don't lose them. That is a very big pain in the butt to deal with. Same one. You got one down here. So you got 2 bolts. Remember where it goes. Sorry, right there. Right there. You want to move it back to the second piece, okay? Right where the metal tab's at again. Don't lose the metal tabs. That's where you got to tighten up at, okay? Anyways, I'm going to set you down quick, and I'm going to show you how to get it underneath the side part real quick. That's the part that sucks. Same way on the other side, though, honestly. Right. Got to get my light so you can see them. Come on. Anyway, that's a pain. It really is. Got my light. Hopefully it's got power to it. And this one barely got any juice left, but it got enough. So I'm going to go grab my bolts. Give me 1 second right here. I got everything laid out nicely for myself, like I always do. And you got 3 different ones, okay? Let me show you. You got 3 different bolts here, okay? I got 3 of them guys. See, one that's different goes into the back underneath the hold it in. I'm going to show you right here where that goes in right now. You can kind of get an idea. You don't have to deal with it. Damn, snow's coming, so I got to rock and roll, though. Anyway, right there, you can see. Right up in there is where she's at. Oh, it's a pain to get to or see. And right there, you can, I want to see it on this side a little bit better. I'm just going to scooch over so you can get a good look at it up in there where I'm at. And where I got to tighten it down. Hang on a second here. And right in there is where you got to be at. Can y'all see it? Right there. Yeah, that light even on, I can't even tell. There we go. Right up in there. Very hard for me to see if y'all can see. I hope so. I'm going to show you right here anyway. I'm going to try to show you right what I'm down in here doing. I'm going to put it right in for you. Wrong way. There we go. Okay, y'all should be able to see, I think, okay? I'm going to hop in here. I'm going to tighten him up first with my hand, is all like I did last time, is it? And that ought to be okay. You see here? Yeah, if I can get it on in at the same time and hold it. We'll see. Oh, no. I didn't mean to hit you in the head. Or my camera in there. Hang on. Ah, my damn shoulder's killing me. That really the pain in the butt. All right, there we go. That ain't much helping. That'll help you see, though. I know that. All right, so right there is where you got to go. Can y'all see that? Even probably not. It's very difficult, I know. But I can. So it's a little higher up, I believe. A little higher up, right up in there. Y'all see the hole right there? Yeah, that's perfect view, actually. Right there where I gotta go. Right there. Right through there. That's where you hook it in at. So I'm gonna stand on my butt, trying to get my butt wet. This is a little easier to see everything on, actually. Still not easy, but a little easier to see. There goes the light, but either way, I don't need the light for this side. You just kind of lift it up, and you got to start with your hand like that. Then I should be able to punch it on in with the gun the rest of the way. Let's see here if I can on this side here. And let's check it out. See. There we go. I should work the rest of the way with my gun. Hopefully I can get my gun wiggled in because the way I got the tire turn over here. I hope so. You got to have to adjust the tires as you do the side. I'll be honest with you. It's not very easy to do. And right there is how you got to get it in tight. It's all, and it sucks. I got it. I ain't got to be super tight. Like I said, you just got to get it in. I meant to adjust them up top. Is that maybe at the top? That is tight. No, it don't seem tight, but I promise you it is tight. Go back to my ratchet. We'll snug it if we need to. Anyway, give me one second, grab my ratchet. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one right quick. And you know what? I'm a dummy and did the wrong damn bolt. Anyway, I just did the wrong bolt. Ah! I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I just did the wrong damn bolt. Anyway, I'll get it back out, put the right one in. So you gotta put the, that's what I was showing you, all the bolts, and I mixed it up. Basically, let me show you. Good thing I didn't just leave it in. That's what some lazy mechanics would have done, I'll be honest. You can take it back out. Ain't that hard. It's pretty easy to see. Get back on in and take it back out. It is way too long. I noticed it when I put it through. If I get my hand on it again, it's real hard to get to, like I said. Same way. There we go. Out we go without it. So, when you get it back out, now we're going to put the right one in. So, in here, what I was trying to show you is this flat looking weird guy right here. I'll show you right now. All right, this guy right here. This guy right here. So the flat one. There's two little ones and there's this flat guy right there. The flat guy is the one you want to go in the hole. That guy right there. It's got to be flat to hold the backside of that nut washer on there, right? Makes sense, right? All right, start with your hand again. Now we'll impact it on in there all the way. Here we go. We'll get it on there. Okay, real gentle. Line it up first. Like you do. So I can grab it and get it in tight. Let's see. There we go, nice and tight. We're in there good. And y'all see how I did that, hopefully? Yep, there we go. That is where the flat one goes. Right there. So this is where you put the other headlight we're going to have in a second. We'll put it in. And right here is where the other little tiny parking light's going to go. They both go into the bumper. Like I said, we don't need it right now. These are the two bolts that go up top. I'll show you this right now. These two bolts up top. It ain't too bad to do. Pop it back on my other ratchet for up top. It's a little bit easier, I think so. And up top we go right now. So let's go for it. I can back my light. Okay, cool. We got the light back and ready to rock. So, and we're getting there. We got the lights in. That's the cool part, right? One thing at a time, right? Well, one thing at a time. Like one day at a time, day at a time. Here we go. So next thing, we're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna put you down and flip you around and set you up here. I guess it's the best way to go about this. Oh, try to flip over on me. Dang on, battery's dying. That's crazy. Anyway, 10% battery. Yeah, we don't got much time left, guys. Either way. I can't set you. There you go. Tip over. So, put you right here. Gotta charge the damn battery. Can't believe it got this low already. Hit away. Right up here on the top is where the top bolts are. One right here. Remember, brackets got to be right and in place, which I already lined them up earlier. Make sure they're still in there, lined up right. We'll snug one down at a time. Take a peek. Make sure you can see them in the hole. And I think we can right now. I think we can. I think we can. Yes, I do. And you kind of line it up like that. You can kind of tell. Pick it up, slide it back, and in we go. A little bit at a time. Make sure we get it on in. Good to see. Get it in. Got out of the way of the little metal pieces off. Got to slide it in perfectly. That guy's got to slide over right here. That's the problem we're having now. The metal piece got slid over. I told you that metal piece is very important. It's irritating, but it's very important. Right there. There you go. A really long bolt. So like I said, just take your time with it. And there we go. I think we got it going in pretty good. There we go. That was tight. It is going to want to move some as you go. So like I said, be careful with this. Same one over here. We got a problem with this guy, right? Pick it up, move the metal tab over, line it into position, and then push that guy in there too. So that is going to be it. So got to loosen this guy here, right here. That is all. Loosen him so we can adjust this one. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure we could get it in there tight was all. And right there. Now we're lined up in the hole. Put it on in. And that's a wrap for that one just about. there we go. Nice and tight there. Stick this guy up here with you. There we go. So looking good. I'm gonna take these guys up over here real quick. Those guys I want to free spin on them. Guys over here ain't moving at all. They're nice because this light's better shape, is that? All right, there we go. Looking pretty good. And like I said, they should be properly adjusted because they did it how they were on there already. So that should be fine, good to go. And I think we're good. So if y'all look real quick what I did. I gotta get off here anyway because the phone's dying. That's ridiculous, but it's dying. And y'all can see. Not too bad. I'm gonna flip it back around real quick because I need to have this. So we'll go ahead and show you real quick. As you can see, that's the one I cleaned. It ain't great, but like I said, there's not much difference. You can't tell. As you can see, the bumper's got it slab back on. Did the rest of my bolts, pretty much all 8 millimeters, and then the lining has all these separated, and these go to the bottom base along the front. For the bottom part, underneath there at the front piece, and then of course, let me show you real quick where the H7 bulbs are gonna go. Right here on both sides, H7 is gonna go here. And then this is your sensor. That goes right up into one of these spots on the bumper. Anyways, you see right here? You actually use the H7s for these right here. They're used for these right here. They go in here, you slip them in, you turn them, and same over here. You got one over here. And then these are where your little, these little running lights go right here. Running lights on the side, see those? Then your sensor goes somewhere over here. So this got to slide back in right here. Slides on that little rolly piece you see over there on both sides. It's not too bad. It really ain't. So, well, that's all. I could almost slide this back into position, but my phone is dying, so I got to make this quick. Let me show you real quick where it's going to go. And we're basically to the point where you can put everything back on. Just about there. So I did the old oopsie daisy with me. You see I did that? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. I don't know how I did that, honestly. Yeah, it goes right back on like this. You guys kind of work it back on there, though. Certain way, you got to get it just right, though. Up in here. You got, like I said, you got one bolt there. You got to make sure it's secure. And bolt there and a bolt there. But you got to make sure you get your light bulbs in first. So we're going to do all that right here, right now. And I'm not going to have time to do it on camera, but it's all pretty simple stuff, like I said. Got your sensor, you got your other bulbs. Bulbs sliding into there, tight in. That goes into the running light. I'm going to grease them up too. Yeah, right there goes in the running light, grease them up. But that's how you do it. Let me get this rocked out. It's not much more left to go. And you tuck the lining up. This lining part goes back around this inner shell. And then, you know, as soon as you get the lights back on, like right now, though, I'm going to go ahead and test them to make sure they're working, actually. It's probably a good thing to do. Yeah, see how much battery do we have left? Do I have time to test them? I don't know. In a long stream. I'm almost 7%, so I'm not going to take a chance on that. It's going to die. I may try to come back on after I charge it and do a quick test, okay? Let y'all see that. I'm going to go ahead. I'll come back either way once I'm done. But I got to call my customer. Oh, man, 128, we're behind. So let me get moving, throw the bumper back on. Just about there. And I appreciate y'all checking it out. If you haven't, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, whatever, you know. Don't matter to me, but I do all kinds of vehicles. It's been a crazy, this has been a bad one here. This weather's been so crazy bad right now. I mean, it's ridiculous. We got more on the way, it said. I just can't believe it. Check it out. That is insane. Whole place is just, I mean, it's crazy. Iced up every freaking where. Hey guys, I mean, this stuff has been here now for like a week and a half. It won't go away. This doesn't happen where I live, honestly. It really don't. I'm gonna get my blow tool, blow this mess off of here real quick. Oh, the ice, I can lay down and get it done. I'm gonna call my customer and let them know I'm just about there. I'm pretty particular about how I do my work, so I don't like to rush. So anyway, appreciate y'all stopping in, and I'll see y'all next time. I don't even know if this is working. Usually I can tell when it's not working, but sometimes it gets frozen up. So see you next time, okay? Peace.